he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's second and 4. To the air, it's Aguilar. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, or when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
The Vols are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Going up top again. And the misconnection on third down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job of disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On third down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jefferson. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The snap sets up the throw. Finds his man. It's Anthony. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that one.
High the chains now on second and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The option look. Now the toss. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes a grab, past the marker. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Green. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
He'll take it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the ball's in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Green. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be packed up to start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Lost one deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Looking downfield on first down. and 6.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Green. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. He's loose. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. This defense will try to keep everything in front. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Thomas. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Grabs it inside the 15. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time, though, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
First and 10.
A false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Give to the running back. still on his feet at the 25. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intent... Turning it on!
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Green. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Motion from the wideout. The RPO, it's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quick release on the RPO. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Pulled down after a... Running there in the red zone at the 19.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the...
Touchdown, Volunteer! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Green. Got him downfield. Puts it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Tennessee 21, Arkansas 14.
So the final period starts with a second down play. On the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Touchdown, Arkansas! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On the run from inside his 25. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Matthews. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
How about that? They throw a hitch route on 3rd to pick up the first. Quarterback, great job getting it out of his hands quickly. Awesome timing, no hesitation. And because of that, he put it on his guy quickly. He had some space, and he was able to turn upfield and get the first down.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride at the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Vols are threatening on 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They keep pushing forward now. Back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Staley. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Green. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ballgame. Got to have a score, like you said, Reese. Work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. On the move, he fires. Got his man to the left. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. Rolling right and going deep. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
On on 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Down 4 late. They have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. These corners going to give them some space. On the move. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Staley. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown ball! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for them.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down.
Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. It's Green. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on third and very long. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Defense showing blitz here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. No huddle now for the offense. To throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Touchdown, Penn State. They draw first blood in this national title game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Movement here from the tight end. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
He keeps it on a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Green. Grab made by the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here's the second down play. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Crosses the 35. Oh, he's out to stiff arm. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. To the back. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the ground, it's Singleton. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Allen. Makes a quick catch. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And he drops back in the gun. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
To the air. It's Green. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Anthony. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take...
Breaks into the clear. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. The defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Arkansas. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Allen. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his... have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down, and a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. It's Allen. Close to the tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The Razorbacks will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Chris, he's very fortunate here not to give up a safety. This defense putting a lot of pressure, anticipating this is a great time to attack, and it pays off. They come up with a big sack.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Green. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. With the catch, it's Washington. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Razorbacks will line up here on 1st down and goal. It's an option look. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Razorbacks to put them on top now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. Back to pass. It's Allen. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Scanning the field, it's Green. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's back-to-back plays with short gains. You know, it helps the quarterback with his stats, the completion percentage, but it's not helping the offense move the ball down the field to try to get the ball into the end zone.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a
ball's loose. They scramble for it. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to throw. It's Allen. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other.
Here he goes. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
He'll get brought down behind the line. The defense needs a stop to force overtime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Arkansas. They jump on top here in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
Now the lineup to kick the extra point. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Championship game. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Razorbacks will kick this deep and begin the game. from inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. They go with a direct snap. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. LSU and Arkansas, of course, is a border rivalry. It goes back to 1901, but it wasn't played very often until they came together in the SEC in 1992. Only once have they played in the previous 4 decades.
Yeah, Chris, when they got together in 1992, the Razorbacks hadn't beaten LSU, check this one out, since 1929. And after getting revenge in 1992, the series quickly became one of the most entertaining and hotly contested rivalries in the SEC. These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Or it's snapped to the back. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Nice grab. It's Russell. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. To throw, it's Green. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The fans of the Razorbacks and the LSU Tigers know that they battled for the Golden Boot. If the rest of you are confused, check a map. Arkansas stacked on top of Louisiana. It sort of looks like a boot, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, to put it simply, that's exactly what it is. In '96, the Boot Trophy was commissioned from 24-karat gold. It's over 4 feet tall and 200 pounds in weight. And a fun fact, it's the heaviest crew trophy in college football.
He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here and a big gain for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
LSU 7, Arkansas 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And here's the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. A direct snap. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, LSU. Way too much speed in that play.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Green. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Incompletion brings up an important third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Quarterback making some changes at the line. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Razorbacks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Hit just as he throws the ball. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Green. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Dropping back. It's Green. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Green. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Incomplete. So it's second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. The Razorbacks will line up now. It's first and goal. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Razorbacks, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a designed QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Direct snap to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Direct snap to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a toss play to the right. Powers through. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The running back here in a direct snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Keeps it QB draw. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
To the 45. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw. It's Green. Signs the quick throw. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Arkansas. They couldn't stop him there.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it...
He's going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Play of overtime. Looking to pass. It's Green. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Try to run it with the option. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Park behind the line. It's Anthony. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. First and goal, handoff.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. Let's see what the call is on this critical third and goal as they try to punch it in overtime. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So we're set up now for the biggest third down attempt all game. Can the offense punch it in here in overtime? Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Stop short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a 4th and goal.
So no field goal attempt. The offense going for it on 4th and goal here in OT. Dropping back. It's Green. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. That's it. Game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. Here he goes. Gets the first and still running. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st and goal now as the offense tries to just punch it in and win the game right here. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.